So hello. Welcome back to my channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe and also support my small business at latricelemon.com. So today I actually wanted to just talk about this teacher shortage thing that we got going on. All right. So as you guys know, during the pandemic and everything like that, people have been saying, oh my goodness, all these teachers are quitting. We have a teacher shortage. Well, the thing about it is this. All right. And it's not a hard concept to grasp. We have a serious issue right now because school's gonna starting back real soon, probably in a week. I know some people have already started going to school. All depends on what state you're living in and whatever. But the thing about this, it's not, you have plenty of qualified teachers available to teach whatever topic, subject, grade level that they do. But the problem we have is people are not wanting to essentially be put on the sideline with everything. Well, it's a low paying job. Oh, but you get to touch the hearts and the feelings of all of these students. That is payment enough, isn't it? Touching kids, not in that way. But that's not paying bills. So you're having a whole bunch of teachers who are like, yo, I'm done. And you're just like, well, I don't know why, and I don't know what we can do. Well, there's a couple things that we can do about it, okay? But no, what we have low pay, we have unsafe conditions. You telling teachers, since Uvalde, you're telling teachers, well, why aren't you guys not getting your AR-15s out and 9mm guns and protecting the students? That's not my job, boo. That is not my job. So that's what you have. You also have a lack of benefits. And another thing, school supplies. Why am I having to pay for my students' school supplies? That's not my job. My job is to teach, not make sure you have every single thing. That's your parents' job, not mine. And then like, oh, but we can reimburse you. But the point is, I'm not supposed to be doing that. The school should be having a budget for that, if that's the case. So there's a whole bunch of different things. But I have this thing. It says 70% of Texas teachers are considering quitting their jobs. A survey found. All right. It says the Texas State Teachers Association put out an alarming survey concerning educators across the state. They said 70% are seriously considering quitting their jobs. As we know, and I don't know if y'all know. Okay. But we have plenty of people who are like, yo, I'm done. You have some teachers who are going on OnlyFans. You have some teachers who are getting a job at Walmart. You have other people who are like, well, you know what? I'm going to just start my own thing. Maybe I could do some teaching over here or whatever the case may be. You have different people who are doing something maybe in their field, but not in that way. Maybe it's private tutoring or something like that. Or they're just like, you know what? I'm going to just go and do something completely different and make more money. As you guys seen, and I don't know, maybe you guys haven't, but there was a viral video that went out on TikTok or whatnot. It was a male. He was a teacher and he was like, I quit because I make more money as being a Walmart manager than I did as a teacher, and I don't need my degree. That's a problem. You tell people, and this goes with this whole thing that society has. We're going to tell you, get a degree. Make sure you have one because then the jobs would be lining up, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. But that just is not the case. So you have people who get the degree, but then now they're struggling if they can even get a job, because then they say, oh, there's people don't want to work. But as we see, people do, but people are tired. Here's the thing. Nobody wants to be just living to work and that's it, because everything that you make has to now go towards bills. Nobody wants to just live to work. Oh, why? Then I could just go not do that job. Then I could just go and do something else so I could work and live at the same time. But you guys are saying, well, y'all job don't really matter. Now we got athletes who are getting paid millions and millions and millions. And I get different corporations, different businesses, fine. But you got athletes who are getting paid millions upon millions upon millions. Singers, millions. Meanwhile, the teachers, who, my opinion, are the most important, they're just like, oh, well, we could pay you, but here's $50,000 and get out of our face. But it's like, what? But then you're like, and then you want them to deal with the abuse that you guys give them. You know, you got the parents. Well, how come my little Nikki didn't get an A? Well, little Nikki is giving me C worthy work. That's what little Nikki's giving me. Oh, well, and then you got all this stuff back and forth. That's also another thing. People are like, I don't want to have to deal with that. Why would I want to have to deal with that? You know, but I mean, if you helped people out, you gave them an incentive, a reason to want to do it. All right. Having a kid feel good and seeing the smiles on their faces are not paying bills nowadays, y'all. But I do have a little tweet up here. It said, folks, it's not a teacher shortage. It's a shortage of jobs that treat educators with dignity and pay and pay they deserve. And that's the thing. That's exactly what I was saying. Y'all don't want to pay people what they should be getting paid. And then you want to turn around and be like, man, y'all won't work. Y'all won't work. No, it's not that they don't want to work. Nobody wants to just be working for scraps and then still struggling. That's ridiculous. Another thing, there's no teacher shortage. There are thousands of qualified, experienced teachers who are no longer teaching. There's a shortage of respect and proper compensation for teachers, allowing them to actually teach. That's the thing. You know, you're not wanting to actually treat them with dignity. You're not wanting to treat them with respect. Treat them as they should be treated. I mean, and then it is just, it goes on and on and on. As we see right here, it says, I can't believe DC is offering $20,000 bonuses and rental assistance of $1,000 a month, 6 months for new police recruits, but can't find room in the budget to compensate teachers while facing a teacher shortage. Come on. You know, so it's like you guys want to keep saying, oh, it's the teachers, y'all don't want to work, y'all don't want to work, people don't want to work, people don't want to work. But then it's like, okay, well, what are you guys doing? We're paying you guys $10 an hour. You guys should be okay with that. We're paying you guys $12 an hour, $15 an hour, $17 an hour. You guys should be okay with that when your rent's $1,700 a month. Come on, y'all. Come on. There's a lot more to this. You know, treat people with respect and give them a reason to want to work for you, or they'll go to somebody else. And now you're complaining, oh man, my little Tommy, his teacher don't want to work. No, his teacher wants to work. The teacher wants to care for them, wants to teach them. But at the end of the day, money talks. I'm going to go somewhere where I'm respected. And hell, even if I'm not respected, I'm going to go somewhere where I can know I'm going to get my bills paid. That's just what it is. How do you guys feel about this whole teacher shortage thing that's going on? Is it affecting you guys in a large way? I would love to know your comments down below, and until then.